Hand clap to the master, guys. You're definitely back again for another one on this set of one only Mystelics reaction, guys. Big up the Mystelics family for tuning into another reaction video, brothers and sisters. I remember somebody made a comment stating I should be an evangelist the way others talk sometimes. Let the church say amen. Anyways, guys, big up the Mystelics family, and of course, on the comments on there, big up yourself as well for tuning into this here reaction video. I just want to say I appreciate you guys for tuning into this here reaction. Of course, to get my views on a number of things that I pretty much have to reiterate right there in this regard when it comes down to this situation. Don't forget, guys, to definitely subscribe and turn on that post notification by clicking the bell, guys. Click the bell and then click all so you can get all the notifications, for which you can then become a part of the Mystelics family right there. This is, of course, where I react to a number of videos and photos and a number of things taking place in Dominica, the Caribbean, and the rest of the world by extension right there. As you can pretty much see, guys, this is a note made I saw on WhatsApp, which was rather interesting. Pretty much talking about the things I was talking about yesterday on Dominica, which is rather interesting, brothers and sisters, because people have been complaining to Dominica, brothers and sisters, complaining time and time over time again. Dominica, what are you doing? Even considering the government is the one who pretty much took over Dominica right there. This, of course, I think they actually utilized this during election time, talking about the government run by SKERRIT, the administration run by SKERRIT, saying how Dominica was before SKERRIT and how it was after SKERRIT. Now, apparently, the same thing seems to be happening when it comes down to Dominica. We knew that Dominica was much better. It was the best, but before SKERRIT them took over, it was much better than it was before SKERRIT them took over. So pretty much this is a clear representation of what individuals think of Dominica right now. The people in Dominica, before SKERRIT, you know, you had a nice chicken, brothers and sisters. You had a nice fat chicken, brothers and sisters. Good for some Kentucky Fried Chicken. But apparently, after, you know, SKERRIT them took over, Dominica, you know, this is a clear representation of what Dominica looks like to the people. Anyways, one of the individuals out there was complaining and stating, I've been quiet because I understand cost of fuel go up. But Dominica, stretching the joke now. Daily usage exactly the same, yet cost of said usage increases every day. How can that be? Daily usage is the same, but the cost of it has increased on a daily basis. I thought fuel surcharges was calculated once a month, but it seems like they're calculating it every day, brothers and sisters. And of course, this is clear as a result of what the Dominica government has done, fooling the people, making them think that Dominica somehow going to make things better for the citizens. It is very clear that they are making things better for themselves. And you tend to wonder, at a time where things were not doing the best in Dominica, why did the government decide, you know what, let us take over Dominica? Take over Dominica, and you think it is a good thing for the citizens. Yes, Dominica finally has the ownership yet again. But prices have gone up. It's best that leave the shares for best Dominica just maintain its shares as it had previously, before it became the majority shareholder. They should have just leave it how it was before, because it's utter chaos they're doing in the place. Family irrevocable donkey vibes, man. Stupidness. And then people complaining, boy, my salary don't going up, my salary go by $10. My salary go up $10 for the year. Then I've been combating inflation. Because I think inflation is what, 2 to 3%, or probably higher. It will be higher this year, because of all the rising in things that are taking place, brothers and sisters. Inflation going up for all Dominicans. You know, your salary is going up. Your salary is already cut by 15% for VAT. No inflation on your backside again. So do with that with what you will, brothers and sisters. So, yeah, Dominica, you are forming the royal donkey for your citizens, even though the Prime Minister them say otherwise. Anyways, continuing that vibrations right there, going down to Barbados, brothers and sisters. The ministry has also announced a number of changes with respect to the uninjected travelers. As of June 1st, that is in a few days, more die. May 27, we guys. Guys, it wasn't just February, you know, boy. But May 27, we. So that is pretty much what? 4 days remaining. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 4 days, we brothers and sisters. 4 days remaining, then it's June 1st, brothers and sisters. 6 months clear of the year. Half of the year reached already, brothers and sisters. That's so fast. That's crazy. Anyways, as of June 1st, in 4 days, the uninjected travelers will require a negative pre-flight test within 3 days prior to arriving here on the island. That's Barbados right there. The test may be standard PCR test, rapid PCR, or rapid antigen test. All uninjected travelers will be required to take a rapid antigen test on arrival at the airport. I think this is how it is in Dominica. Once the result is negative, they would be allowed to continue on to their accommodations, their journey, what have you, blah, 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 right there. The travel protocol also states that there will no longer be any quarantine right there, or any quarantine requirements for the uninjected travelers to Barbados. So they're pretty much freeing up as of things right there. So you can go down Barbados. I think the same thing when it comes on to Dominica, you have to get the injection, not injection, firebond injection, brothers and sisters. But you pretty much have to get the get a test done if you're uninjected, and I think it should be happening for the injected as well, because the injected also can get and spread the very Rona. I don't understand, especially since this thing is mutating constantly, and of course when it mutates again, it's weaker, but it spreads faster. That's why I think all the cases have been going up and whatnot. Furthermore, why are we still doing testings? Why are we still doing testings? We are in a weak state of the Rona. Why are we still doing testings and putting it up and making people feel like things going crazy? It is a weakened form. It is even weaker than the Omicron. It is weak. It's very weak. It's feeble to the point where not much people are even reporting symptoms. And I heard the lady on the radio talking like she know what she's saying me. I wonder if people think people tell me, or you coming on radio and talking about different things and whatnot as if people cannot read and research for themselves. Well, I think the internet is there. You go to credible sources, not just credible sources, because sometimes the credible sources are not that credible. We've seen what is happening, especially when you have infiltration of the big pharma into certain things that's supposed to be approving things and not approving things. But you can go and do the people who've done the research themselves and see what is going on. You can go and check them. These individuals have been credible. Don't just take one set of people's words and make it seem law. That is one of the things that Fauci them trying to do. Make the WHO head of everything so they can do whatever they want. Nonsense! That would never happen. That's one of the reasons why I like the United States, you know. It doesn't just make anything fly like that. You put certain things because you feel like you need to do it at that point in time, but you cannot keep it there long. You have to get rid of it. And Dominica just following blindly. Why can't we do like Florida? Look at the science and see what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. A lot of the foolishness they're saying today doesn't make any sense. Literally don't make any sense. Look, they're talking about shingles and whatnot. Shingles on the basis now. They're talking about the monkeypox vibes. Monkeypox vibes that have the same sort of thing as the shingles. And one of the adverse events of the Rona is shingles. And then you wonder, how this outbreak just take place just like that? You don't think there's a cause and effect to that? No, right. That's why people don't do research. They don't do research. They're just swallowing foolishness from people. But I know one of them people there, no? Anyways, brothers, this is moving right along. Anyways, we have the Baroness in the building again. The Baroness. The Baroness is right there. I think she came to Dominica sometime. I don't really care. Mamselle has done nothing for Dominica whatsoever. Don't my point. But anyways, Roosevelt SKERRIT has said, I was delighted to welcome the, I don't know what, RT, retired? I don't know. What is that? I don't know what that is. I think it was Secretary General. Anyways, Patricia Scotland, QC, the Commonwealth Secretary General to Dominica today. Baroness Scotland has Dominica's full backing to retain her post of Secretary General of the Commonwealth to continue her work of identifying solutions to the most pressing issues facing member states. What has she identified? Brothers and sisters, sometimes we hear the Prime Minister talk and you're trying to wonder about what exactly has she done. We've heard that she has been in scandals trying to get her people them certain jobs that they shouldn't have, or she using certain resources and then giving the resources to our people and so forth instead of doing what is right. Therefore, on the basis of what is right, you have to actually elect competent people to do the work. You have an incompetent man giving his backing to another incompetent or supposedly incompetent woman, because I have no idea what she has done. What she has done as Commonwealth Secretary? What? Brothers and sisters, can you tell me in the comment box below? You know what, guys? I want to do a street shout out right there. Get this video to reach 300 thumbs up. If you can get it to reach 300 thumbs up, guys, I'm going to go out there and ask individuals their thoughts. Because apparently the Prime Minister of Dominica is saying that Dominica has her backing. It might be him who has his backing representing Dominica, but was there any vote by Dominicans who say we don't want to support her, with nothing like that? It's just the Prime Minister them coming and say, hey, you have our support. I think there needs to be some sort of voting taking place to then say that the Dominican people or the Dominica is in support of her. I'm sure that majority of people don't support her because they have no clue what she has done. Do you know what she has done, brothers and sisters? Do you know? Because I don't know, eh? I know she was trying to push some anti-man vibes the other day there. I know what is one on a platform she was trying to push. But on the basis of that, that is all I know that she has done. Trying to do have nothing to do with Dominica, the elevation of Dominica. But elections to fill the post will be held during the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Kigali, Rwanda in June. So I guess that's next month right there. I think they postponed it last year and whatnot. Or some kind of thing like that earlier this year. Some kind of crazy thing. I can't remember the full thing right there. But the Prime Minister is talking about that. So guys, if you want me to do a street shout out, I can go out there and ask individuals, do they support the Baroness? What is the benefit? Find out what people know about the Baroness Scotland and Baroness Scotland right there in this regard. But apparently other countries are not supporting this woman. Even Boris himself, them say they want to put their backing behind the Jamaican one. I myself back in the Jamaican woman because from what I see, from what she's apparently one of the individuals who's competent in what she does. With a month to go until Commonwealth comes together in Rwanda, delighted to confirm the UK will support Caminus J. Smith campaign to be the next Secretary General. They don't even want to support the UK Dominican, what's her name again? Baroness. They don't want to do this. Not only him, them alone, you know. This is her writing something on a Twitter or Instagram, whatever that is. Warmly welcoming the UK's endorsement of my candidacy for Secretary General of the Commonwealth. My vision is for a family of nations to deliver meaningfully for all members in a rapidly evolving world. So I'm heartened to see the UK government join us on this journey towards shared peace and prosperity for all our people. I think she would be better than the Baroness. Baroness is Dominican, and you think Dominica would... Stupidness right there. Anyways, she also had this thing to say right there, guys. Singapore supports Jamaica as well. They are part of the Commonwealth. Singapore supports Jamaica's bid for Commonwealth Secretary General. In a diplomatic note, the government of Singapore formally confirmed their support for my candidacy, that's Kamina Johnson-Smith, right there, for the post of Secretary General of the Commonwealth. The government of Singapore has expressed its confidence that with Minister Johnson-Smith's strong credentials and leadership experience, she is well placed to lead the Commonwealth to greater heights. There was a lot of scandal involving the Baroness woman. I don't understand why you Prime Minister. Well, because she's Dominican, but she's a Ukrainian. She's British. But they don't want to support her. They're supporting Jamaica's Kamina already. I have conveyed my appreciation to the Singaporean Foreign Minister, His Excellency, this person right there, for the expression of confidence in me to lead the Commonwealth right there. So, other countries, I think St. Lucia is also backing Kamina. A number of other countries are definitely in the Caribbean are backing her. So, hopefully, Baroness lose. In my taste, in my understanding of things, anybody the Prime Minister supporting, boy, that is not always a good thing. No? Boy, you mad. That is not always a good thing at all. Anyways, moving along right there, guys. So apparently we have another situation right there when it comes down to this thing. I told you guys I was going to talk about it, but of course I received this forward right there, so I'm going to make it bigger for you guys to read and so forth. And right now, folks, let's examine this government proposal to spend $275 million to build a 6.6 kilometer cable car at the cost of what? 41.67 million per kilometer. 275 divided by 6. First of all, I smell a rat. In fact, a colony of rats, and they're all chipping at the big block of cheese we call cash. Interesting. Another thing, the declaration that it would be the longest in the world is a lie. I think they said the second longest in the world in the lie. There's a 30-kilometer one in Bolivia. That is 30 kilometers. That is almost 5 times the size of what they're trying to build. There's a 10-kilometer in Venezuela. There's a 12.8 kilometers in the Dominican Republic and 11.8 kilometers in Colombia. So from the start, they're lying already, telling the people. I tell you, when they bring information to Dominicans, it's only Dominicans they're lying to, you know. Because apparently other people in these places know that what they're saying there, Dominica, is lie. What they're saying there's lie. They compared it to the 12.8 kilometers in Dominican Republic and said that the Dominica will have the second largest, longest one. But that is not the case at all. We actually have the proof of this in a moment. I'll show you guys. After all, you know I roll already. Never a good sign when they're lying, guys. Let me show you some data. In 2022, the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, an arm of the World Bank, commissioned a study on aerial cable car system and released a report of their findings. The pics attached is a split of the summary table. I'll show you guys this in a while. On page 12 of the 75-page report, but the link to it can be found below. I'll post the link. You guys will have to type it in for you guys to see. Anyways, it lists 21 aerial cable systems in the world, like the one proposed by this present government right here. So apparently it's proposed by the government. Interesting. We will see how that rules right there. This is the link of it right there, guys. We'll continue. This post will be exceedingly long if I have to deconstruct everything on that table. So I will allow you guys to do this yourself. But pay attention to the important notes. And of course, ask yourself, what are the comparative numbers with us? Yes, you will find another system costing more per kilometers. But then look at the granular. Look at the granular. Hold on. What the joke is this? Look at the granular details, brothers and sisters. Are these fair? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so they bring another one right there. First of all, a list of 4.8 kilometer system in Mexico costs a whopping 202 per kilometer. 202 per kilometer, but the system has 185 cable cars. This is the thing I wanted to point out as well. It moves 17,000 people per day. Ecuador is about 4.1 kilometers. Anyways, guys. Yeah, we're talking too much, man. So, guys, these are the cable cars right there for you guys to see. Those in the Mexicable. Number of places, I think this is called Mexicable. Let me bring this down for you guys to see how much it costs. Cable cars right there. How much cable cars are we going to have? So, you see the amount of cable cars out there, guys? Capacity per cable car, so 1,850 individuals if it's 10 per cable car. So that's how much thinking right there. You can pretty much go over this thing for yourself and see a number of things right there. And of course, we have this side of the spectrum as well. They were not able to put it together as one, but you guys can pretty much see it yourselves, and we can just go back and forth right there. This is the first one they're talking about. That is this one right there, the Mexicable. And if you go down there, you can see the prices and whatnot, the number of stations and everything right there. The total amount, brothers and sisters, I want to get one that is the length of this. So you have 11.82, that's the second one. In operations, there is 204. 204 US dollars to build this thing right there. Number of cars, 468 cars, brothers and sisters. 468. The cars is one of the things that move in with the thing. Then you have another one coming in, and then so forth and so forth. The big question is, how much cars are we gonna get in regards to this thing? Because if you're making this thing, you cannot just have 6 or 7 cars. You need to have a good amount. How much cars will they have? 100 cars? What exactly is it? The third one there, let's get it. The third one there, for integration, this one is 30.5 kilometers in length, brothers and sisters. 30.5 kilometers in length. How much does it cost, the third one? The third one costs about $831 million right there, with 1,400 carts. But let's see if we can get one that is closest to Dominica's own. 6.10. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they haven't given the details of this one, unfortunately. This one has only 2 cars. This one only has 2 cars. Capacity. Oh, it's really big then. They're really big ones then. If the capacity per unit is 110 people, then these are the really, really big ones. So they must have the seats on them, you know, going up and down and things. So Depends on the size and everything like that. Let me see if I see another one right there. 5.16. 516. This one has a number of stations 4. What is this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 10. Dominican Republic. So that's the one we were talking about a while ago. 692. 215 cars. 10. So that's 2,150 people taking over all on the whole car system right there. So you guys can go through this thing and see how much it is and what have you guys on the basis of this thing. Maybe it'll cost $275,000. I don't know, but on the basis of how many cars, that's a big difference right there. Because the more expensive it is of the cars, the car system right there. Because you see this one has 215 in operation. Number 10, it still is number 10 one here. Oh, this is 69.2K. 69.2K. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 10.2 kilometers in length. So this one is even bigger. Number of lines, 3 lines. This one is even bigger because Dominica own is 6.6. This one is 10.2. But on the basis of this thing right there, guys, you can pretty much see how much it costs. $69.2 million. That's crazy. Or maybe me that be wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9. Okay, this is crazy. 9. Oh, Metro cable. I checking that something wrong there. So it's 1. Okay, so this one is 1.08 billion dollars for that one. This one has 352 cable cars, 10 people per, so that's 3,530 individuals to capacity right there. So it's interesting, this whole system right there. They lie to the people, telling people that it's gonna be the second largest one. This one we're seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is the closest, but this one doesn't have a reading. This one doesn't have a reading, brothers and sisters. So, yeah. But anyways, what do you make of this whole system right there, guys? What do you make of the whole system? Do you think it's costing all that? How many cable cars are we gonna be getting? Since it's not gonna be that big. There are a number of others as well. I actually read up on a number of them. I should have put it in this thing, but hey, there are a number of other cable cars that are longer than the 6.6K. Even though Dominica said that it's going to be the second largest, and the first one is going to be Dominican Republic, it's clear that that is not the case at all. So, what are your thoughts on this whole system right there, guys? Do you think this is going to happen? Do you think they're going to be using the cable cars, the aerial cable cars, as some sort of election gimmick? I personally think that's what they're going to be doing. I personally think they're going to be doing that as well. I think it's a good thing to have an aerial, especially passing over the botanical, I'm not putting botanical, but the bowling lake right there. I think it's vital to have this, so when tourists come in on boats and whatnot, they wouldn't have to walk a whole 3, 4, 5 hours. And you know, some of them, they don't have good food already, so it might take them a whole 10 hours for them to reach, and another 10 hours for them to come back, because it's old people that come in Dominica and things. So if they have the aerial tram, that'll be a definitely good thing. Charge the individual probably $10 or whatever, or 10 US or whatever for them to think. Go on the aerial car for maintenance, as usual, as they like to say. Go on the aerial car, can go Bowling Lake and come back, man. And then you have a nice little trip of seeing the beauty of Dominica, and you get to go to the Bowling Lake. Hopefully they don't pass in over Bowling Lake for you to feel boiling. It's not a good time that there. So what are your thoughts, guys? What are your thoughts? I think this is a good thing. They're gonna build an aerial tram, aerial thing. Apparently we had an aerial tram before, but they apparently stopped it. For whatever reason. I think it was in a Layu area. I can't remember. One of them places it was. And they stopped it. So why don't they try to revamp this one? And then money's coming in and whatnot. Then continue building the other one. They're not looking to revamp the previous one. They're looking to build a new one. So what about the old one though? What about the aerial tram? Do you think you guys can do some maintenance on that to bring it back? At least it'll have more than one aerial tram in Dominica. Don't think so? You don't think? What are your thoughts, guys? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. This is pretty much your boss for this here reaction video. By the way, guys, I'm dropping what do you call that? A vlog. I'm dropping a vlog today as well. I'll drop it a bit later on, probably like 2 hours from now. So definitely go ahead and go to Mystelics vlogs. Of course, I'll post that in the first comment in the comment box below, as well as the app. Download the app, Mystelics Tube app right there. You pretty much get to see everything on the app when it comes down to videos and content that I produce right there. So definitely go ahead and download the app. Definitely check out the latest vlog in the first comment in the comment box below, guys. And of course, get this video to reach 300 thumbs up if you want me guys to go out there and do a street shout out asking the individuals what they think about the Baroness. Do you think they want them Baroness to come back as a Secretary General, and what do you think she has done as a secretary representing Dominica? Because apparently she was back in Dominica again. I think they named the school after her. For what? For what reason they named the school after her for? I have no clue. But I think they named the school after her, man. It was ridiculous. What she do for Dominica now? Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in this regard. Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. This is pretty much all about this here reaction video. And I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Boom, bam.